Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please, can you briefly introduce yourself?
Okay, I am Mrs. R.N.A.R.D, the Secretary of the Women Fellowship Port Harcourt DCC.
Okay. Um, Today is the third day of this Women Fellowship Conference. And in the past 2 years, you had this conference. Please, as a secretary, and you have observed all that happened from the beginning of this conference till this day, what comparison can you make between this conference and the previous two conferences you had in Port Harcourt DCC? How can you grade this particular conference?
Wow. How to grade this conference with the previous ones we've had before. For this one, it's one of its kind. It's the best so far because this conference is the very first conference we are having a total number of 139 women the day of arrival, which is unusual. So women turn out in their number. I decided to take the record that day because I wanted to compare how we normally come in the previous year, and the record shows that there's a big difference. And when it comes to the women activity participating in the conference, they participated more than the previous ones. And when it comes to punctuality to conference ground, they cooperate more than other years. In fact, this year's program is the best.
Wow, Kai, I'm so happy to hear this. And of course, you are truly doing the work of secretary for having this statistic. What message will you want to give our women after this program, after this conference? What message will you want your women to take home with?
Okay. The message is that all the lessons we've learned about we women keeping the oil of our lamp to flow, to keep on flowing. I pray that our women will uphold this teaching even as we go home. There will be changes in our lives. If we have been living like the 5 foolish maidens, that God will help us to be wise. And the teachings, we will take it back home and then teach others that are not here, because even the health talk, in fact, this year the health talk is something different. They open us to different things that we were not supposed to eat. And so there are things we do with our body we think is normal, but this conference, we were made to know that there are things we do with our body that is not normal. There are things we do that feel we are suffering our body, but it's helping our bodies. There's a lot of message. If our women really concentrated and focused during the teachings, I believe they will take messages home. And I pray that there will be changes in the life of Equa Women Port Harcourt DCC, that this fire will not quench.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. I pray that the end of this conference will be a very, very huge success, even as we have seen it from the beginning of it. Thank you, and God bless you, man.
Thank you, sir. But before I go, I want to say a big thank you to our DCC executive. They have shown us that they are our fathers indeed, especially the General Secretary of our DCC, our Papa. God will bless you for your effort. You have been with the women all through the years of our conference. You never let us down. Even though we fail sometimes, but you still hold us up as a father and put us to the right path. God will bless you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.